just watching that made me want to drink. I don't know why. Oh, that's good. I can honestly say that he is still probably in my top 5 favorite directors, because this just blew me away. Once again, he does it again. Today we're reviewing The Gentleman. The Gentleman is a new modern-day gangster film brought to us by Guy Ritchie, who you've probably noticed his films that are actually one of the most underrated films, probably, like the Sherlock Holmes movies, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. He also directed the 2019 remake of Aladdin. Yeah, we're just gonna forget about that one. That's better. What this movie basically is about is a power move play, okay? So it's about this guy who has this empire of marijuana, and he's trying to retire in essence, but some things happen along the way that make it circumstantial for him to stay in a little longer and then try to figure it all out, okay? So it's a gangster movie about that. It's a gangster movie about power in the best way possible. Mixed in with great comedic timing, it just works great. Let's look at the cast. The cast did great, okay? All the players here did a wonderful job in their performances. I have to give special shout out to Charlie Hunnam. Oh, I aspire to be him now in his wardrobe and his style of how he is, just his calm demeanor about everything. I aspire to be him. But of course, we gotta give props to Matthew McConaughey here. He was meant for this role. He was meant to be in a Guy Ritchie movie. He just does it again. Matthew McConaughey just does it again. Gotta love the guy. And some of the funnier moments are between Charlie Hunnam and actually Hugh Grant. Okay, their banter off one another, mixed with a little bit Colin Farrell in there. It's actually really entertaining. It's some of the best moments in the whole film, and it just works. The story is in the Guy Ritchie essence, okay? It can get a little convoluted. It's narrated, basically. It's being narrated by one character, and it's telling us the story of what everything's going on, and then it goes back and forth with some of the things because it's speculation or whatnot. But it works in the way that it flows, the way that it tries to confuse you, keeps you on the edge of your seat with like, is this fact, is this fiction, is this speculation? And it just mends together. At one point, it just becomes one cohesive theory. Granted, isn't everything a theory at some point in life? Philosophy. What I think I liked most about this film, once again, was the timing of it all. The timing of some of the elements, some of the surprises, some of the moments that were in this film really worked in their moments that they were placed in. The way they were edited together, the way the scene required that essence, okay? Like certain surprises, certain lines, certain monologues that were in certain moments of the film were specifically placed there for like story formation. Plot devices? We'll go with entertainment because it's simpler. But the strategic placing of it all was what makes Guy Ritchie one of my favorite directors. His stylized direction, his stylized storytelling is what makes it that more interesting. I will say with some of the editing, it was a little too convoluted at times. It was just like, we just saw that. And that was kind of the downfall of Guy Ritchie, his repetition of scenes where we already know what we just saw and the need to explain it again. That's his problem, that's his downfall. But other than that, blew me away. I'm gonna give props to the costume design team. I don't really notice the costume design in most films, but this one really did great because I love their outfits. I love their suits. They look like modern day classical gangsters. I like the suits, I like the outfits, I love the wardrobe. I give props to the wardrobe because I'm about to go broke to go buy those outfits. They're so cool. He has stepped out of his element. I think his element is more in the gangster era. This is his forte. This is his forte of intertwining a story as such as this one to provide an experience that one will probably not forget. It's an experience. When all is said and done, the direction of it all was really well done. The actors performed their parts remarkably. I can only say remarkably. They did a great job. The editing was really good. It was well formatted. The art direction, the outfits were really good. The timing. I can't go about without the timing, because if you don't have the timing right in films like these, like especially with comedies or horror movies, or I guess a film like this, if you don't have the timing right, it doesn't work. But it works here. It works. Guy Ritchie has almost mastered it, basically. He's almost mastered the element of timing in elements throughout the film. And I will always give him praise for that. I will always be a fan of his work. I will always go to see his work. I will probably go ahead and buy this one on Blu-ray or 4K. I'm gonna go ahead and give The Gentleman 4 out of 5 stars. Today's unofficial sponsor is Nordstrom, the clothing store. Yeah, you've heard me right, okay? Nordstrom has a grand selection of clothing. That's exactly where I got this lovely little sports jacket here. Fits wonderfully. The padding just screams classic. Nordstrom. When you want to buy clothing that you can't afford, but you're going to buy it anyways, because why not? Go to Nordstrom. As always, guys, comment below. Let me know what you thought about the movie. If and or when you see it, let me know what you think about my review, of course. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down there. Make sure to hit that like button down there. For quick to read 1 to 2 sentence reviews, you can check out my Letterboxd account. Link in the description below, down there. It's right there. It's free. Go check it out. And as always, guys, thank you for watching.